Alright everyone, let's get back into Brigandine. Let's do more of this today. Let's get going here, okay? And I have a pretty good night, actually. Pretty good night. So if you're on YouTube, definitely do what you gotta do. Hit the like and all that. You know, to help the channel grow, actually help the channel grow. It'd be good. Alright, so let's get into this here. Let's do this attack here. What we have here is, let's look at the map real fast. So we've got one team that's probably going to go up there and attack over there, and one team that's just coming down here to attack the green right now. Green will be out of the equation, and then everything else is pretty much fair play. And at that point, I can start setting up teams that are pretty interesting. So we're going to set up some arrow teams with a Rubino team of some kind. We're going to make a pretty interesting go at it. So I think we're all set to go. I don't think anybody else can actually go right now. So I don't know. Yeah, this team needs to wait here. This team needs to wait. Because I want to attack with Yuri here, so that's what I want to do with that team. And that team's going to go... I think these teams just moved around here. Yeah, I think this team just moved around. Yeah, Rubino's over here, so Rubino's going to be on this team. I think I'm going to replace Jack for Rubino here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Either that or I'll change this team up here or something like that. But there is also this particular team here with Grados. Very, very powerful team right there. But, alright, let's go ahead and do this here. Let's get this attack going. That's where Rudo is. I always have to watch that. You always have to watch where Rudo is, but let's go ahead and do this attack here. Alright, so the challenge here is turn 5, I take over at that point. That could be good for me, considering that we're in Shinobi territory, and it's very difficult to secure Shinobi territory, as everybody kind of already knows, you know? It's very, very tough to do. So, yeah. Alright, Sylvie's the backup just in case. I like to do this. It kind of makes sense. Let's put Shizzler in front. I don't think it's going to matter so much. I guess Elena could be over here. Pick could be over there. That'll be fine. That'll work.
Minanoshu, それぞれの役を存分に演じきってくだされ。しからば、我らノーザリオの勝機が必ずや訪れてくれようぞ。
この戦場での勝利は
今こそ好機のようですね。
やってあげる。
頑張んなきゃな。家な姫に顔向けできないぜ。
分かったわ。
今よ。
成果に期待して。
行くわよ。
今こそ我がノーザリオのために。
皆の者、
私の部隊に
ついてまいれ。
I don't know if they're going to get there in time. It's going to take a while, honestly.
相手の考えを先読みすべきね。
落ち着け。騎士はいかなる時も取り乱してはならん。
私についてまいれ。
頑張ん
Hey
なきゃ
Carrot,
な。
what's up?
家な姫に顔向けできないぜ。
みんな、私についてきて。
Lupio and a ghoul, he's going to need it. He's definitely going to need it. He doesn't really need it right now, but if he's their main frontline tank guy, which I think the ghoul is their only frontline tank guy, as far as monsters are concerned. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
分かったわ。
Okay, turn 4. Wow. Turn 5.
今こそ我がノーザリオのために。
Alright, it's kind of nice here. We didn't really get to push too hard in there. So we didn't, you know, the AI didn't do an enormous amount of mistakes like frontlining centaurs and unicorns all day. I mean, it did frontline the one there, but it could be a lot worse. It could definitely be a lot worse. Just saying. Can I tag her? 94% chance. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Sure. Sounds good. Oh, these poor dragons are just not really gonna make it in here. But previously on Brigandine, we were trying to get into here, and we almost did, but couldn't quite. It's unbelievably difficult, especially when you've got someone like Della getting 0%, you know. Monsters get 0% accuracy on her. I think that's a bit too much, honestly. I think it should be down to 1% or 2% or 5%. I think 0% just makes some characters basically untouchable, which literally that is kind of true. So I've seen AI fight against AI with this setting too, and they will continue to try to attack even with 0% chance. It's unbelievable. Okay, well, let's just go there and sit on our butt, do nothing. See, they would have had this guy attack, and he would have gotten 0% chance. Alright, I have an idea here. I know I'll heal up the ghoul, but I want to heal him up. I'll try chaining her in. I don't know if I want to do an attack right now, though. She's gonna get 201. No, not with my not with the guy that's chaining her in. That's another tactic too. If you want to make sure that, you know, the person getting chained doesn't exit the chain, make sure that the one weak link that's chaining it in doesn't get killed. So we aren't going to go crazy with that. Just stand there. Okay, I think we need to do weakness on Della, actually. She's gonna be too strong otherwise. She'll be way too strong otherwise. I'm not gonna. And we gotta leave like a little dog there, a little target for them to go after too. Because I don't want them bolting my my lizard guard there. Alright, Shizzler versus her. 175 to 118. Pretty good. Pretty good. Try to swing around this way here. Ooh, with a paralyzed. Nice. Got a wyvern here. You know, getting Della out of this fight's actually going to be quite good. It's going to be quite helpful. This is such a mess. This is such a mess. Oh, man. Alright, should we level up Elena? I think we should. I think we really should. I'm gonna get that experience there going. Good experience. We got the hit and move thing for her, which is nice. Where should we go? I don't really have a lot of frontline attackers, so I guess I could be a little bit closer and It won't be so bad. Well, I guess I'm a little too close for some things here. Ah, crap. I was hoping that would work there. Not getting any luck here. Got to get some luck going soon. A little bit of luck. But yeah, everybody in the chat on Twitch, how's it going today? It's pretty cold out for whatever reason. It was like 40 degrees out here. This is not supposed to be 40-degree weather. This is not that time. Here, let's see, what should we heal? Alright, let's do a heal here. Let's do right there. I gotta get a lot closer. Then again, I don't know how close I can get. Yeah, I kind of figured she might do something like that. But there's not much else for her to do. Alright, so we could do our multi-shot here. Might be a good call. I tell you, trying to trudge through this. This is really tough. Okay, we got another level there. Let's get the dragon set up so we can actually do some breath attacks. This looks like a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna try this here. Alright. 1,000 arrows. I like it. Ooh, well, oh wow, Modesta's close to death there. Could I hit? Yeah, I could hit my Phoenix a little bit. I'll hit all of these characters too. Alright, well, let's not get shot with Divine Ray again. That didn't feel too pleasant. Let's pull back to here.
今こそ我がノーザリオのためにそう皆への指導さらに
Gotta get something happening with that, right? We're just gonna kill off their team if we can. If I can get Talia, then okay, but other than that, I'm just gonna focus on the team here because there's really not much left of the team. It'd be good experience, actually. Skip that. That's probably like 10 levels right there. We do have experience times too, so we are going to fly through experience as well as the enemy if they get levels. Geno Thunder. Okay, that does get them. I think that also hits my own team too. I will get... Ooh, you know what? Will Vox Dome actually silence Talia? No, it's just a chance percentage. That is weird. That is really weird. It should be something like... You know how weakness is a guarantee thing? This should be like a guarantee thing for this little guy, because this little guy is nerfed as hard as you could possibly nerf a little guy. I'm serious. It is so hard to get picked to survive a lot of battles. It's just... It's almost frustrating. I'm kind of serious about that, but... Okay, I guess I won't hit my own character. Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, you don't.
私は
You can't what?
これも日頃の努力
This battle's over. It's over. There's no way they can survive this. Should I kick her around a bit or just I'm gonna weaken her too. Why not? It'll probably make her run, so now she's running. There we go. Okay. Sorry, Talia, but you gotta go. It's Norzaleo's time to shine. And Shizzler is very happy. I don't know. I might switch up. Maybe I'll put Rubino with Shizzler and Grados, maybe. That could be a cool team to watch. And all the archers on the other team. And then the other two teams are just mostly defense for now. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I'm going to have two teams. Two teams. One team is going to be for Aurora, and one team is going to be for the Rune God fight. I'm trying to think about which one would be good for which. Because Rune God, I think Rubino might be, I don't know, better for that. I'm not sure, but... Yep. I kind of thought that would happen. If I ran one straight up 5 teams, I could probably hold a little more, but also it's kind of hard to level up some of your guys all the way with that, because you're working with too many different teams. I kind of like 4. I usually do 4, and then I make a 5th one when I really need it. And then I kind of disband the 5th one and put it back to questing. I've been doing that for a while. It seems to work pretty well, actually. So for the most part, I've only really truly needed 4 teams as of late playing this game. I think it's a pretty good way to go, honestly. Now, if I attack down there, they'll be able to attack over here quite easily. I don't know if Rubino will be effective enough against Rudo, but yeah, we'll see. All right, let's do some leveling here. Let's try to level up these characters if we need to. I don't know if we need to. Would you look at that? Okay, proficiency 2, 4, 5. You're kind of done. Let's try to swap around some stuff here. Let's see, we could do 55. Okay, 35 and 50. 35 and 50. I could take 2 ghouls, actually. I think I'll take 2 ghouls over the over the elemental because they might actually survive a little bit more. I know, this game it seems like ghouls can survive a little better than elementals can. For whatever reason. 35 and 50. I'll take this. Okay, so is this team coming in here? I think this team was going to go and do an assault here. I think Talia's... No, Talia's not out. Oh yeah, she retreated. We're going to have to fight against this guy. And that's about it. There's not much left there. I think that team could handle it. I really do. Alright, so we've got this super, super cool team. I think... Yeah, I think I know what we'll do. Let's move this team over here. Let's move this team north to take on Rudo's team. It's a little higher power score, might be a little more suited for that. If they do break through here, which I kind of doubt they will, but if they do, this team will just start to push through and eat up what's inside anyway, so it'll come back out the same way. Or it'll come out, you know, where I'm already at. Look at that. Did we forget to do that? I think we may have forgotten to do that.
Stamp of platinum!
Well, not quite a platinum, but maybe close. I don't know. Alright, Jew. I think I might retire her. I think I might retire her. Honestly, I actually think I will. Was it 75? No, we don't want that. Well, let's take the 75 one guy. Let's take the 75 guy here somewhere. 16, 15. Do we want a red fighting down south? I think we do. I think we do. We got two options here. $41. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's 90. Do I need this guy for anything? I don't think I really need him that badly. Oh, just 4. I know I could fit a little more here. I just have to try to figure this out. Will that... Yes, that will work right there. Okay, and then we could probably use the squishy little dude. I think I prefer that over a healer. Let's get this healer swapped out for this one. I got 45 points to put somewhere else. I don't know what to do with that guy. I don't really care too much about that. Yeah, we got... Well, this could kind of work. We get our healers there, there, and there. Alright. That looks pretty good. Alright, well, Ju will come with us for a while until we can kind of retire her. Put her on defense somewhere. Not really need to use her. She's already pretty good. I want to try leveling up Yuri and Theodora and Elaine. Hopefully on the same team. That'd be interesting to see how that dynamic would work. Alright, so we're going to have that team attack there. This team's going to come back here. This team might counterattack down to Alternia. Or actually, better yet, this team should attack up there, because it'll probably be good enough. And then this team could go out and assault a little bit more. So I think we're pretty well set with with our defenses here, except for this little spot right here. We got to figure something out for this. So probably once this is done, we'll probably reorganize and figure out some other kind of defense for down here. It's probably going to end up being something like this team, but we'll see. All right, so I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. Good to go. $13.80. Going in for the finale there. And 1500. 1500 should probably come over here. At 20,000 points, I think that's where he's going to stay, because usually it seems interesting, like the rulers, if they get close enough to another capital, then they're like, hey, let's just go up there and take that capital too. So they send their best forces, which typically they run with the rulers to it. That's usually what they do. I don't know what's going to happen down here. They might attack me, they might not. I've seen it happen before a couple times, like a whole castle is not even attacked. Just because they keep moving around everywhere, you know? They didn't really plan that out. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 attacks. Let's save that up. And yeah, we're gonna be taking out Shinobi tonight. Definitely taking out Shinobi tonight. This will be a pretty easy battle, to be honest. This will be a really easy battle. Wait, did we have to class her up? Did I forget to do that? She's supposed to be in... Oh, man. Okay, we'll find out in a second here. I kind of want to keep her as a lancer, but... Let me look real quick. I just want to know. 22. We got a few levels to go. So if she gets up here, that'd be great. You just hit 3 old guys. Cool. Wow, a Ragnarok over that? I would not have done a Ragnarok over that. Holy cow. Well, they made quick work of her. Poor Ionia. Bye-bye. In the language of Brigandine. Bye-bye. Oh, I got a Lich on this team. Look at that. Why are you going so close there? We burned down my own guys. They're desperate when they're burning down their own team. You know it's true. You know it's true. Alright, is it turn 5 finally?
機下の者どもよ、我に続け。
Nope. You guys are taking a long time to get up there, Grados. Man, you sat in the back the whole time. Why'd you do that?
承知です。
Why would you put yourself there? Out of all places? Boom, boom! Ooh, double feint. Very good. Very good. I gotta say, these Titans are definitely my new dragon. This is my new dragon class. I don't care about the dragon class anymore. I just care about the Titans. I always love to do a little cross class just to get one extra range of spell if I'm gonna go with the healer or something like that. Just in case. It seems to make sense. That was a bad place. It was a very, very bad place to put her. Very bad. Okay, I get to go here. Any healers nearby? Wanna eat some cake? Let's go eat some cake, Grados. I'm hungry. This guy's never gonna make it. Ooh, what do we got here? That whole team of giants, taking them all down. Guess we'll just go there.
Hey. Yeah.
Let's back away from that real quick. How far can I go? I can go... Alright, I could go here, I guess. That would be okay. I'm surprised the AI doesn't do this like all the time. I do this every single time I get one of those liches. Always Necro Rebirth something back. What? I pressed right and it went over to her. And I pressed right again. It went over to the big guy. I pressed left to go back to her, and it came over to the unicorn. Very good. Oh, dude.
承知した。覚悟せよ。
Here we go. This might be it.
日々研鑽を重ねるのみ。まだま。
Aw. I want her to level up too, you know? Here we go. Here we go. This'll work. Alright, this should hopefully work out well.
まだまだ。
I think we might kill him with this guy. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna kill him with that dude. What about you? Oh no, the crit killed him. I was hoping it wasn't enough for crit to kill him, but it, I wanted to get Ariana the kill. I was trying to just get him weak. Oh well. We got another Titan now, probably. We have ourselves another Titan, possibly. Plus 400 experience. Now, if you have experience times 2, you get 400 experience. So, just so you know. Just so you know. I'm going to skip past that because there's a lot more battles to go through. A lot of battles. Once we get our team set up that I can actually like move out and do a lot of cool stuff, then I'll just be working with 2 teams just to level them up. Just that. Here we go. All right, I need to open some windows in here. It's finally starting to warm up a little bit. All right, who should lead this? I think Brendan should. Theodora, then Yuri. All right, we'll run like that. That'll be fine. My defenses are impregnable. All right, sorry, Talia, but yeah. It's not working out. It's not working out, Talia.
心得ました。
任せて。
皆の者、わしに続け。
今よ。一気に畳みかけるわ。
行くぞ。行きます。
行くわよ。
タリアの。そこだ。
今よ。一気に。
よし。
ぼせよ。
Okay, what's going on here? Holy cow. This is moving out quite fast. Alright, let's slow this down here. This is a crazy looking battle here. I don't think my Siren's going to survive this. I don't think it's going to. I don't think he's going to survive either.
行くわよ。止まって見えるわ。
Okay, I don't know if you need a Giga Shot, but at least you got it done. Got the job done, that's what we need to know. Oh, good. Oh, good, he can get in there and fight. Thank you. I needed that little dude to do something. Okay, turn 4. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Everybody in the chat, let me know what your favorite country is if you want to talk about this game. What's your favorite country? I think I just heard my Siren die. Yep. That kind of stuff usually happens, doesn't it? Thank you. Oh, thanks for that. I needed that. Okay, okay. Well, if our Siren's gonna die, yours is also going to die. Or your mermaid, about to be Siren, whatever. And is also going to die. I don't know why, and if I let this continue, he'll just do that all day. He'll never stop throwing rocks at a target he has got 0% chance to hit. I will show you, if Toby's in the forest, I'll show you right now what I'm trying to say. He will do this religiously. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Toby's in the forest. If I can get a chance to. I don't know if I have the chance to. Let's see here. What do we got? Got a little heal. Going here for the dragon. Okay, Yuri's going last. Well, you know, actually, I don't know if I'll get the chance. Because she's going last, and if they go before that, they'll heal him up. So I might have to just push everything into this guy. So I guess we're just going to have to fight him. Oh, this is my only chance to do it.
行くぞ
That's my only chance. Oh, I'm out of magic. Wow. You burned up all your magic, dude. Holy Break will give me 38% chance. Yay! Yay, go team. Let's go for the 68 here.
痛いのはお互い様じゃ
I don't know if we can kill him. We'll see. I think area heal would be great right now, actually. Yeah, area would be great. Do we have an area heal? Yes, we do. Hmm. %47 chance. Come on.
痛いのはお互い様じゃ
Can we do 1,000 arrows on? Nah, I don't. We're gonna hit our own team with that, aren't we? Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. I really can't do any. I can't do 1,000 arrows on anybody, honestly. Oh crap! No! Exo blast.
わしにディヘ
今よ一気に畳みかけるわこの手にマナの力を
He still had a ton of magic left. Ah. I was kind of thinking he was going to do a Necro Rebirth, actually, because he's the guy that does that. Yeah, now he moved around. Well, he's still chained, but when he's not chained, see what I'm saying? When he's not chained, it's 0%. But now that he's chained, I have 13% chance to hit him with. I mean, and he still will try to do it all day, even with 0% chance. I'm like, you guys serious? That's not really that strategic, honestly. Oh, jeez. I'm just helping level this guy up, actually, just by all this counter damage that he can do all day. Alright, well, she's not hurt too bad. He still has some spells left, but I think I'm too far for him to do anything to me. Yeah, it'd be too far away. Alright, little hairy fairy, you did everything you can. Get out of dodge, please. There you go. Oh, this guy, I don't want to lose him, but I don't know what to do. He's probably gonna get killed. I don't know if I have any heals left really. Well, I kinda do. Kinda do. Let's go here. Just wait. I'm gonna take care of Toby right now.
Yes.
Alright, if you want to exoblast this thing, you can. It's not that big a deal to me. Aww.
相手の考えを先読みすべきね。はっ。
Oh, hey, Spikers. What's up? How's it going? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. All right. Well. How goes it? It goes well. Goes very well. Let's see here. What are we gonna do today? What will we do today, everybody? I don't know. I think since he's out of magic, should shoot him like crazy. Just constantly shoot him, because nobody else can contend with her at this point. We'll just keep shooting these leaders here till they die. I'm gonna beat down some of these. Ah, crap! I should have went for the one with the higher percentage. But how's it going, Spikers? It's been a while. Let's see who to heal. I think we should. Yes. Yes, please. Let's do it. We're doing Knights of Trigaria tonight, so it is going to be a fun night of fun things. Oh, what am I doing? I have a whole load of ice breath I can do. Why am I not doing that? I should do that. Just like that. We have to heal up a red dragon. It did take a hit. A couple hits. You know. Dealing with some family issues when I hear. Dragon thought I'd pick up on... Yes, some. Alright, cool. Cool, dude. Cool. Alright, well... Oh, crap. She's right next to me, isn't she? Yep, she is. Rising Punishment. 100%. 67. Jeez, I'm going to take a major hit. She put herself right there on purpose. Did you know that? Did you know she put herself right there on purpose? Right there on purpose.
Yes.
She tries to mess with me. Talia tries to mess with me. I swear. I swear. It happens a lot. What you saying here? Oh, I gotta go check the whole mod thing. Altison, where are you at, man? Where you at, bro? Yeah, she can be a bee like that, yeah. I guess, yeah, that's kind of true. We're gonna scratch her back a little bit. Little catnip. Oh man, we need to get close so we can heal up this dude. Alright, let's just stay there. I'm gonna heal up my dragon with him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Holy Judgment Break. Holy shenanigans. 93% chance. Oh, with the crit hit. And the... Ooh, counter. Oh, I thought she died. I thought the game paused there for a second. I was like, oh, we're done. Nope, we're not done. How low is she? She got 1 hit point? No, 5 hit points. She's got 5 little tiny hit points left. I think it's that time, everybody. I think it's that time. We take Baby Worm. I never named this. Or is this Bab Worm? What do you think this is? Is this Baby Worm or Bab Worm? We're gonna take Baby Worm here. I never named it, I promise you. I did not name that. Bab Worm. I thought it was Baby Worm initially because it was like the B-A-B-Y and then there's the worm in there. I guess we could call it Baby Worm, whatever. Bab Worm. Not being mean to anyone. The Automod doesn't understand sarcasm, Spikers. AI does. That's one reason why I call Paul a robot. He doesn't understand sarcasm. He doesn't seem to get it any time it ever happens. I have to explain jokes to him. Like, Paul, this is what it's called a joke. Everybody else laughed at it. Or me and another guy at least laughed at it. But robots don't understand humor. They don't. So if the Borg came here... Oh, and cheers. Cheers, Spikers. I got some good wheat here. But here, I'll clink it on the mic here. Cheers. That doesn't make a metal sound. There. I got a metal sound. I got a clink sound. Salute! Or Provost, or... I don't know what to say. I'll just say cheers. Whatever. You felt that in your soul. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you got that in your heart. In your heart. Way down. Okay, we got a pretty decent win there. I was worried though, because like when I let the AI play against AI, those golems will just constantly throw racks at things they have literally 0 chance of hitting, and they'll do it religiously until the end of the battle. They'll be like, "Oh, I guess we couldn't get anywhere. I guess we're done," and that's that. And then and then we have to run away. Oh man, we lost the Thunder one. I didn't want to lose the Thunder Dragon. Oh well. Maybe we'll revive him, bring him back, level him up again. Shinobi after the fall. Bye-bye. Shinobi was erased from the pages of history. Shinobi, I just played as you. How could you go fall that far? I don't know. Can you hear my squeaky chair when I do this? Spikers? I might have to get a new chair. It's been a long time. It's been a quality chair for a long time. I've had this leather chair for like, I don't know, maybe 10 years. It's been a good chair. Okay, we're gonna do this extra fight here just for funsies. And if they can't invade, they can't get anything to go after this, and we can just fully reposition. I think I'm gonna set up the teams, the finale team. So we're gonna set up a Rubino with somebody else team and an all archer team. You're gonna have a lot of fun watching that. So let's go ahead and pick this. We got no healers. Well, we kind of have a healer. Well, we kind of have 2 healers here. Go with Ferric and Shu Fen. Shu Fen. Well, that's what you got to have, man. You got to feel things in your soul, you know. deep down
皆行
inside.
くぞ。我らノーザリオの勝利のために。
Nobody knows how many. Although I do. I do. I really do.
全軍構え。ルド様に勝利を献上するのよ。
Alright, well, I'm going to take down my ex-girlfriend in the worst way possible.
承知しまし
Or
た。
best way possible.
皆で戦いましょう。
Any way possible. Hey Lurker, how's it going, man? This is Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. So I'm playing a challenge here. I'm taking over for turn 5 and later, and I've already set up the teams to go. And hopefully the AI won't screw me over too badly, although they usually do. And then I got to figure out how to win from there. But this is a newer game, the older game. The original game was called Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. And then they made a Japanese version, which was called Brigandine Grand Edition, which is essentially just a beta game, a fix to the original. A couple updates and stuff. But this just came out last year. Almost exactly last year. Last year it came out June. The end of June, I believe. And so we're coming up to an anniversary for this game, actually. So it's a strategy game. It's hexagonal in shape as far as like how to play, not square, not like a chess feel, but it's a lot like chess, monsters, and knights and stuff. What genre would I describe it as? Well, originally it was called a simulation game, although I want to say chess. Like it's strategic as far as the castles go on the outside, how to put your knights to defend different castles and where to put them to try to work as far as where you're going to attack from and defend from and stuff. So there's a strategic valve to that. And then right here inside the field here, we're going to play. This is all tactical. So I'm going to go ahead and let them do the auto here till turn 5. You see turn 1 out of 12. Once it hits turn 5 out of 12, then I'll take over for it as far as a bit more of a challenge on my end. But you're going to see them move around. Like this is the leader Rubino, so he's got some special skills. The ruler. A lot of other leaders are on the field here, but there's no rulers for the enemy team here. And your color is whatever, you know, the big radius of color underneath you. That is called your control or your rune. And if your monsters from that squadron, so let's say B team went out of that rune control, they'd be weakened by strength, intelligence, and defense. So you have to move your leaders around, and your monsters have to stay within that bubble around proximity of your leader. You can purposely move them out for different situations, like if you're going to trap somebody, you pincer attack them, and it raises your agility to be able to attack the enemy. But you're going to be seeing it as we play through it here. So everybody with my color squad, the blue squad, with A, B, and C for blue, that's my team. Purple is here on the right, and we're attacking the purple, which would be Manaslesia, Theocracy. That's the country's name. And each of these knights that here are doing something, they have different moves, whether they're mages or tanks or something like that. They all have different kinds of skills. All the monsters have different kinds of skills. And elemental attacks work differently on certain monsters. So there's a triangle, there's a triune of what can attack what. So blue beats red, red beats green, and green beats blue. But as far as like the evil and the holy skills go, they both like do extra damage to each other. But you're gonna see this little zombie dude's an evil dude, and he does regen with his attacks and all that. Oh, don't go get killed, man. Don't get Divine Raid, please. Oh no. But you see, it can get pretty serious as far as like what could happen here, and that man-eater was green as far as this element is concerned, and it attacked blue, and so then it did a critical attack and it paralyzed because it's a mandrake, and that's kind of what they do. But this is more of a strategic tactical game. I don't know if simulation's the right word for it, because in the past the original game was called a simulation or a simulator or something like that. I don't know if that's the correct. I don't know if that really would be the correct
わかりました。
term for it, but
どうですか？
like if you were to play Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that, this would be akin to that. Just that there's more positions to take upon. So there's 6 ways to attack from instead of just the 4. And instead of just like this and like this, there's 6 ways to attack from. So a little more to it than, you know, a lot of other kind of tactical games. A little more to it, actually. A lot of the monsters are pretty much just like you buy them, use them for battle. If they die, they die. This isn't like a Pokemon game where you want to try to keep it alive. It does feel a little sad when you lose something really big that you've been growing for a while, but you can get it back. There are stones to revive them and all that. You know, you can get it back. Or you just regrow a new one, honestly. But yeah, I hope that answered the question. I don't know if you have any other questions or you just kind of want to watch, you can. But if you attack blue with a blue, your attack with blue on blue will be weaker because the same elements attacking same elements don't do as much damage. They kind of defend against that.
どうすればいい？
So if I did like a flame spell on a fire dragon, it wouldn't do as much as if I did a frost spell on a flame dragon, because frost, you know, water would put out the fire. If you think about it like that. Ooh, we're gonna get a lich here, maybe. Oh, dude, you need a heal. No, what are you doing? You needed to heal the ruler. What? Usually they go to heal the ruler. I cannot believe they dodged that. She had every opportunity to heal up Rubino, and they healed up the snake. Once it comes to my turn, I'll show you like some better situations as far as like what you can do and all that.
任せて。大活躍してこれが巫女の力。
This is more of a tactics game. Tactics, yeah. I didn't understand why they initially categorized the first game as a simulation game. I was like, it's not really like... It's not like a flight simulator. It's not... I mean, it's not like Sim City or anything like that. It's more of an actual tactical game. I don't think that they had tactical game loadouts at the time. Hero? As far as like descriptions to games, did they have that back then? Because that was like 20 years ago. I don't know if they fully had that kind of stuff, but it's definitely a tactical game. Like if you were to play Final Fantasy Tactics, very much like that in a lot of ways. Some of the developers to this game were with or did work on some Final Fantasy titles, I believe. And in some ways, I can't remember who and for what, but I remember hearing about it. Alright, so turn 5, I take over. I can't believe they didn't heal Rubino. They healed up the snake. Or they healed up somebody else. They didn't even heal up Rubino.
承知しました。もうおしまいにしましょう。
Alright. We are good to go. Dude, can you believe they let Rubino be this low? They never usually do that. I think when you auto it for your team, they just kind of sometimes give you a slightly bad disadvantage. Alright, we need somebody over here. Something strong over here. I don't care what it is. I think they were still trying to figure out what genres were back then. That probably is the case, actually. That makes sense. That makes sense. Simulation is just the best way they could describe it. That's probably true. Can I get a kill here with this guy? I don't know. Ferric needs a heal too. He really does. I can't really use Ferric right now. I only have like one healer right now. I need to use it for Rubino. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. But yeah, everybody, thanks for coming by. Hope everybody's doing all right. Okay, I want to look at what I could do here, because here's the thing. She's not going to really come out do anything. This thing could fight me. Green does beat blue, and I'm right next to this guy. Not maybe the best situation here. She does have a single frost spell that could work. This is level 11. We're not looking too hot here, honestly. We really aren't. I almost want to give him a regen spell instead, but because she's just going to do a single frost spell, probably target him. If everybody targets him, he's kind of dead. We need to give him a heal here. So here, yeah, they went right for this. I can't believe they did that. Grand finale. So yeah, it really comes down to what you're looking at here is like a chess-like field in a way, and you have to try to figure out whether you're going to beat down the knight and destroy the team by beating down the knight, or beat down the whole team and then take the castle. So you're trying to essentially take all these castles and win overall as far as destroying the whole country, or connecting the whole country, or conquering the whole country. And of course she's out of magic. In the future I might not do, minstrel leveling too much, because they use these other skills, these brave songs too much, and sometimes they don't use it on the right character, and it costs a lot, and I'd like to have a heal or something, but I like to get them through this class here just so I can put them back into the healer class so I can get a thunder spell. That's kind of why I do it, is really just for the thunder spell. Man, this team's not as good. Do you have a protect spell on, or do you have a resist spell on? Okay, you got a resist spell on. That's better. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to take them down. I don't even know. Oh boy. We don't have a very good looking option here. They set me up in a really... My setup is really bad. I may have had a healer, and I think it just toasted now. I don't think it's alive anymore. Alright, nobody's fighting him yet. I gotta have him get back in the battle
大丈夫だ。仲間がついて
somehow.
る。マナの力よ。この身に宿りたまえ。
Oh, that's right. We can't do anything else with that. Dang it.
Yosh.
主役登場。
承知しました。
They have a serious advantage here. They have loop heals on everything now. It's going to be hard to break through because everything just got loop healed. Practically everything on their team has it. I don't know if I can kill her with them. Actually, Ferric's weak to her, so I'm not even gonna... Ferric's weak to everything there. I can't really have him do anything, honestly. Okay, no more divine rays.
敵を侮るな。慎重に。
Supreme impact. Let's do that.
この力で
Let's get this thing out of the
ノーザ
way.
リオをま。
任せて。
Okay, finally we got a leader down. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Just wanted to get one leader out of the way here. Alright, you wait there. You don't have a good opportunity to really do much anyways. Let's just wait there for now. Oh, this thing's gonna scream, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. I don't like it, but... I don't like it, but what am I supposed to do? Yeah, they all get area heals. Alright, so... He's got a loop heal, but he'll have another heal too. We have to try to fight a leader. So, blue on blue.
敵を侮るな。慎重に。どうすればいい？
Yes! Yes! We got a good hit there. Can we get a kill with Ferric, please? Perfect. Oh, good, good, good. Ferric. Oh, that's great. All right, we got yeah, we got no breaths, so let's just do attack here. She's taking a good amount of damage, so I'm happy for that. I like honey mustard too. Let's go here. Glad I used that little attack from that. Oh man. We'll be okay. I don't know. Maybe we won't be okay. I was thinking if we get that kill it'd be great, but whatever. Still had, oh man, that still had a divine ray right there. Okay, better him than him, right? We got a breath attack here. Maybe take that out. Ooh, we could take out 82. This should work. Water breath attack. Get that or this. Either way. Let's see, what are we going to work on? B team here. Okay, better idea. Let's kill this thing off. I know, but I have another option probably. Now, here's the thing. I'm out of the blue, but I'm going to bring my leader over here. So there's times you got to think about stuff like this. Like, okay, if you're out of the blue, how do you get back in the blue? What are you going to do for that? So she could have shield blocked it, but I was hoping she wouldn't. We took her out, and he got a good level off that. So pretty good. Let's see now what. Angel should come in, do some damage maybe. Very good, very good. We got his Rubino left. We have a pretty poor team here right now, and it's just because I haven't really used this team very much. And now I have to use it in a very difficult sense, so we're going to be moving a lot of people around, honestly. We're really going to need to do that. How close is Sheila to leveling up? What is her proficiency? This game also works with proficiencies. 5 levels get you proficiency with a skill or with a class, and you can switch into a new class and learn new skills. I'm at 2, so can I possibly get a leader kill here with her? Would be nice. Perfect. If I could get her to the healer class right now, that would save me so much time, guys and girls. Okay, proficiency 3, proficiency 4. Can we get a proficiency 5, please? I would love. We can't get a proficiency 5. Maybe with the final level. Maybe with the final 400 we can. Experience, bonus experience 400. Ooh, nice. Yes, yes, yes. Shufen is up to 5. Now we can change her back to healer, and we don't have to have her run all over the place and do all kinds of weird stuff. She'll just do a heal or a thunder spell. Heal or thunder spell. That's what I kind of want to see, honestly. So yeah, this is a strategic game and a tactical game. The strategy side comes on this map side here with all the castles and where to send your knights and units and all that. And as far as organization goes and sending your teams up, it's all a big strategic valve there. But then we get into the battle, and all the tactics can take some time to do too. So this encompasses a lot of stuff. So Lurker and everybody else that's interested in this kind of a game, this is what you're going to see and get to play with. All right, so we're going to watch a little cutscene here. I'm going to go radio silence for a second.
王子、忍びが滅亡しました。
Alright, Shinobi Knights. Who are we gonna get today? We shall see.
私はシオンと申すものです。貴殿の采配、兵の私とてまだまだ敗国の身でおこがましいかもしれん。どうか。
I think she's alright. I haven't really used her too much. Get Matthias. Great. Okay, shut up. Get on my team. At least nobody else is getting a necromancer for their team. Oh, Huggies. We'll take you too, little buddy. We'll take you too. How about that? We'll take Huggies too. We got a Hellfire. That might come in handy. All right, what do we have left here? Let's take a little gander here. Take a little gander. All right, so we got some extra knights here, which is pretty nice. Gonna send them out on quests. They're gonna go find us some good stuff somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. All right, so as far as this is concerned, we've got this team here, we've got this team here. Man, we got a lot to work on here. So this is the map, essentially. I have to plan and find a team. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. 4 teams, like I said, 4 teams to defend all these places. I think I'd like to set up my team as far as like where I'd like it to go, but as far as like moving through here, I think we'll start up the starting point in the north and we'll push northeast, or sorry, southeast, and we'll push southeast with the 2 good teams that we can make. So I might split up the teams now and then start to just go ahead and fight with them. There's going to be some defensive teams that are just going to sit there while the 2 main offensive teams do most of the work. And if the defensive teams get hit, then we'll play that battle and we'll defend it. Other than that, I'm just going to focus on leveling the 2 main teams, which is going to be Archers and Rubino. And I don't know who would you like to see Rubino with, honestly. Like, if chat, if you want to see Rubino with a couple other knights, you can go ahead and tell me. I'm thinking about putting him with Shizzler and maybe Gratos, because that'd be a pretty powerful team to work with. But then again, we haven't really used Shu Fen too much, and she might actually be quite viable right now, considering we're going to class her back into what she could be. So yeah, I think we're going to do something about that. So maybe Rubino could go with this team here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put him up against Rudo right now. If Rudo has one-shot Rubino before, I've seen it. It can happen. But I do have a Dark Knight here, and Rudo would do a massive amount of damage to him too. So it's horse apiece, really. It's kind of a tough call. I kind of want to just sit on it and think about it for a while as far as like what I could do. I kind of feel like Rudo, Gratos, and Shizzler would be a perfect team to fight against Rudo. Right now, I think that'd be a good enough team set that maybe we'll set it up like that. All right, let's class everybody up. We'll set it up like that. We'll see how much time we have. I might move into the Knights of Dragaria tonight. We might play some Grand Edition here pretty soon here, because we're already like an hour and a half in, so I don't think I'd have a whole lot of time. All right, well, I'm going to make the red one red, essentially. We're going to go Ancient Dragon with this guy because he's already red. Make him triple red again. So we've got that item to class it up. So why not? Why not? All right, so what else should we do here? 56. Should we do this? Yeah, we should do just that. That works out great. Put up a nightmare here. All right, that looks good. Okay, now what? Now what? Now what? All right, that looks pretty good. She's already set to sniper, so she's set. She's an archer. I don't think I can get her through other classes, though. I don't think I can... I think it's too late to do the whole rogue thing for her right now. She's level 17. I don't think that's going to work anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Should I do this? I don't know. We don't really get a full heal off that. I'd like some more healers for these teams just because it does seem to work pretty well for there. Okay, so we got Ju that could go somewhere. I don't know where to put her. I'm going to make an archer team. I think my archer team is going to be here on Garland. So I think we're going to send the archers over here. Rubino is going to go north. Don't even have much of a team left with it. It's all been kind of killed off. All right, Hero. Yeah, Hero. And I got to say thanks for being here, Hero. How's it going today? I've been asking everybody that. And some people answer and some people don't. It's usually your pretty avid Brigandine. And Set 7 also likes to watch a lot of that too. Plus, there's a lot of people that like to watch Brigandine, honestly. But this is summertime, so a lot of people are out doing stuff. I think going forward, a blue one would be best because we're only really dealing with Morelva and Rudo. And Morelva has a lot of blue and red. Rudo has a lot of white and sometimes black. So I think I want to go with a blue element. Just in case we fight some Vikings, we could actually like hurt them pretty good. Plus, there are other dragons out here, and blue usually beats them up pretty much, too. And there's not a lot of mandrakes and a lot of green. There's not a lot of green on this side of the fence. On this side of the fence, the grass is greener on the west side of the fence than on the east side of the fence. It seems to me. I mean, there doesn't seem to be a lot of centaurs over here. When I come to fight, I don't really meet up with a lot of that. Let's see what we could... Oh, that's just too much, isn't it? Yeah, that is. What about that? Ooh, that works out really well. 90 points there. Fantastic. We might have to use this guy. I don't know what... Might have to use him somewhere, just as like a defense. Might need to use Matthias. Maybe as a defense or something. Something, right? We got 90 points here. We got a lot of points to play with. 9240. Let's see what we can do. 90. And 240. I think 2 lizard guards would be best. Honestly, they survive the longest, really. If you want a good mini tank, you're not sure what to pick, go with a lizard guard or a dog if you have to. Don't really go with the elementals unless you just want some extra attacks or something, but right, 240, we really have very small summons here, so we're not very much. And we won't be using Jack immediately, but I might have to station him somewhere. I don't know. So that's 80, 120. That's a terrible one. 160. And 200. Is this too much? Can we fit another one in here? I think we can, but geez. Yeah, we could fit another one. No, not you. I might use you, but I really want to use... I liked, personally, for me, when I play an LP, I like to use the knights that are originally with that country, because otherwise I don't have a lot of chances to use them, so I like to use... Oh, look at this. Perfect. Perfect summon. Tactical games are one of my favorite games. I like games that make you think. I like them too, man. I really do, because the fact is, there's a lot of games, like even at King of Seas game that I played, it's so much like this other game that I have. It's, what is it called? Ocean something. I was playing it a little while. I was playing it, like, last year sometime. It's so much like that game, but yet it lets you, like, first-person play it. And, it has some tactical valve to it, but it doesn't have, like, a huge overall... Look at this. This is fun to look at. If you're new to this game and you want to know what's a good little tiny tank, lizard men turn into lizard guards and turn into lizard lords. And when they're lizard lords, they would go twice in a row. They have a react spell automatically. These guys are some of your best tank attackers that you can possibly get. Just know that. These guys have been solid since the beginning of the game. Since Legend of Runersia, Grand Edition, and now, Lizardmen have always been consistently reliable. Most of the time in the beginning, it was always dragons that were the most reliable thing ever, because you have a breath attack and they're super tanks, and they hit pretty hard. But now they cost so ungodly amount of points, it's like, I might as well take a Titan over a dragon any day and save myself the points there. Because personally, I like to fill up my roster. I like to see 6 monsters in my roster, because I got 6 slots. I might as well see 6 monsters in my roster. That's what I want to see all the time. I want a full team. But anyways, for fast-paced games, I like fighting games over shooters or actions, because there's a lot of thinking involved. Yeah. I like a lot of games. Personally, some of my absolute favorites are racing games, and I don't really stream them too much, because I used to play them a lot. I haven't played them too much as of lately. I do have Mario Kart, but I haven't really delved into it. When I was younger, I played so many racing games. I played F-Zero and, you know, the other Need for Speed and Driver, even Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, I really just played it just to do just racing stunts and stuff. And Gran Turismo, Mario Kart, like those are my favorites when I was younger. Those were definitely my favorites. Now, I think I'm a little more into the strategic thing as far as strategy games goes, but I still do appreciate them all. Really, I've got a lot of really good friends that love shooter games, and so I'm actually okay at them. I may be a little better than okay, but I'm not super awesome. I'd like to be, but I'll play some shooter games and stuff. Adventure games, like the one I just got with the King of Seas, that's more of an adventure game. There is some strategy to it, but it seems more like an adventure game. It's still kind of fun, though. It's pretty addicting. I'm conquering all these little islands now, because I'm just destroying their forts. I'm conquering them all systematically, like north to south, and and everybody else is starting to rush the south as far. And I'm playing for the pirate team, so it's kind of cool, but I like a lot of games, really. There's some games that I don't really do too much. I don't do a lot of puzzle games. Sometimes I like some puzzle games, and sometimes I'm not really in the mood for it. All right, so I set that team up there. Let's make sure that this team is pretty well set here. We have to figure out what we're going to do. I think we're going to have the best guys come up here. So Shizzler will stay here, and we'll put her and pick somewhere else. Grados is going to come up here too, because we're going to have to be fighting against Rudo, and I want the best of the best against that guy. I just do. I don't care. I want the best of the best against Rudo, because I want Grados to go face him face to face. That's what I want to see. Face to face. Let's give the Lich up here then. Let's do... Okay. She's only 2. Oh, that's right. I have to change her. I have to change back Shu Fen, right? All right, let's move. Grados is okay. This is gonna be confusing. If Hero, if you can help me out, help me remind me that I did it right, or if I did something wrong, because with this game there's no location to check afterwards. It's just a plethora of arrows. That's why I made that video. I don't know if you got to see the video, Nice Hero, but there's a YouTube video that I made about a possible next patch update for the 0.6 version that could show you where you moved to, not where you came from. I don't care where I came from. I want the location to show me where I'm moving to, so it's very easy to know. Otherwise, I just see the spaghetti arrow of arrows, and I get lost. Okay, so we're moving Grados up there. Let's do the class up here. I don't want her. I don't want her in that anymore. I want her to go back to healer. So that we can. So she can get Area Heal, Divine Ray, and a Thunder Spell. This is one of the best setups that I can imagine as far as healer setups go. You get 1 Thunder Spell, so in case you can't heal, boom, you zap someone with a Thunder Spell, and everything else is mostly a heal or whatever. It works out great. It really does. At least for me, it's worked out pretty good. I was thinking about putting Shu Fen there. Maybe Shu Fen should go instead of Shizzler, because I won't really get to use her too much, and she could, you know, do some pretty good stuff for me, you know. I'm great at basically every game, but shooter games are boring because all you do is move across here over someone's head, pull a trigger, and repeat. Yeah, well, I got used to that in some games growing up, and I think the fact is I like it so much because one of the first games I ever had, the first game I ever had was Super Mario Brothers with / Duck Hunt. I had the Nintendo cartridge with Super Mario / Duck Hunt, so I'd play Super Mario Brothers on the side with the adventure thing, and then I'd play Duck Hunt and ad nauseum. Oh man, Duck Hunt got me so angry growing up when I was younger, because that thing, I got to such a high level, and then I've got the gun right on the screen and going, we know right where they are, and then they would just still fly away. I think I broke my controller. I broke the Nintendo gun that way. It was always right on the TV screen. And after a while, you just couldn't shoot those things anymore, you know? Okay, I'd like to use Ferric again. I don't know. Should I go with Shizzler? Or should I go with Shu Fen? Maybe we'll bring Jack as a contingency here, because he's not really doing a whole lot. What do you think, Hero? Shu Fen or Shizzler for the team of Rubino and Grados? What would you go as? What do you think is best call? I'm kind of thinking Shu Fen just for the extra heals, but Shizzler also has heals and he could come in clutch too, because it's going to be Grados, Rubino versus Rudo. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Shu Fen, but Shizzler could be a powerhouse on his own as well. It also would probably give Rudo more targets to hit. He might actually go after a Shizzler instead of Rudo, you know, because Rubino's going to be out in the front line. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. You think Shizzler? Yeah, I'd like to bring her along. I think we need to have a lot of tanky stuff in the front lines, especially if I'm taking over for turn 5. I don't know what's going to happen before turn 5. Rudo will probably use his clean military rule by then on some unsuspecting person. And You think Shu Fen? Well, I guess we could give it a try. Yeah, we'll give it a try. We'll bring Jack along. But Grados is going over there. Alright, we'll give that a try. So and Jack are going up here. We're going to get all the archers to come down here. Bring Pick along anyways. Okay, we need to bring somebody over here. I was going to go with Sylvie, but I've already used Sylvie in some of these final fights before for the LP, so... yeah, it's probably best to divvy it up a little bit, you know. Alright, so bring him over here, and then we need something to come over here. Something to go down that way. Maybe I need Pick over there. You know, no. Brennan's going to come over here to Alternia, and then Chiseler's going to go down there. Because I think a Dark Knight would handle what's in Morelva a little bit better. Okay, I hope we did that right. This is the only thing that... Hero, go back, check out the video I made with the update for the 1.6. If you can, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. But as far as where we're going here, it's always just telling me the current base, and that I don't care about. I just want to know where my guys are going so I can kind of see. Kind of like how it used to be in Grand Edition. That was the best way, actually. That was truly the best way. Because then I know I set up, because there's a lot of times I like to change teams around because, you know, it was working great this way at this point in time, and now I have a different situation, so I need a different team setup, you know, to deal with the opposition in a better way, you know, so, yeah. Alright, let's see, move. Okay, so we're leaving 2 there. Who's coming to Alternia, though? Okay, I only just got her going Alternia. I need another good character to go there. I think Jack's gonna have to go there. Okay, I think that is going to do it. Okay, hopefully we set this thing up right. I think we did. Just when I see this, it just starts getting confusing. Like, I think I got everybody going the right way. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good to go. Do I have everybody questing? That needs to be questing. It looks like we do. Alright, looks like questing's done. Alright, let's execute. Let's see if that was set up. Okay, so that looks... We got 5 in each location, except for here. What's over here? Okay, that looks pretty good. Have Kratos there. We got these two just kind of waiting around. We're going to have an archer team. That's going to be Yuri, Theodora, and Elena. Hopefully we can get them all up to level 30. That's going to be our end tier scenario for fighting and all that. We're gonna have this as a team, although I might switch it out. Maybe I'll put I don't know. Maybe we'll put Jack down south. Maybe we'll swap Jack with the Pixie here. Maybe that's a better call. Or I mean with Pick, is what I meant to say. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to use her. I'm not sure. No, this team looks like it's pretty yeah, this team looks pretty solid right there. I like that. Especially if we're contending with Morelva here with the blue and the reds. So I think having Pick there, Pick could do some bolt attacks, take down Stella. Probably will be the case. Alright, so we look pretty good there. Alright, so I don't think we can attack anybody right now. Let's push the phase here. Invasion time. Morelva's taking over as Celadil. What do you know? Alright. Alright, we got 1800 team versus 1700. Hopefully this will work. Oh, hopefully this will work. Let's give Rubino some stuff here. Let's give him the Durandal Blade. Green defense. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know what we're using Maximilian for, but I don't think he's here right now, so I don't think he'll mind. I think he's just questing most of the time here. We're gonna need it for this team. Cursed Vestment, should I do this? No, if Rudo comes out and he hits her, she'll die. I can't do evil stuff for this team on the north. I got to do holy stuff up here. Do we have an accuracy? Ooh, Aqua Orb is accuracy. I'll take that. Green attack, black attack. Yes, thank you. I'll take that. Do we have a white defense for this guy? Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, well, I'm going to end it here. I think we've gone on long enough. I think the stream's already... Yeah, we're about at 2 here. But for everybody on Twitch, hang out for a couple more minutes. Stream will go down, but it'll relight back up. We're going to play some Grand Edition tonight, so if you want to see that, we're going to go and do that. YouTube, thanks so much for being here. Definitely do what you got to do. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and let me know why. And also just leave a comment if you want to. Let me know what your perception as far as this game is concerned. And I'd like to hear it. But that will come out... That video will come out tomorrow. So get to see that tomorrow for YouTube. But Twitch, hang out. We're going to play some Grand Edition here. We're going to have Knights of Trigaria going. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I'll see you there in a hot minute. Well, no, sorry, not a hot minute. 2 or 3 minutes. I got to get set up. Okay. Let me save it up here real quick, though. Nice, good save just before we go. So yes, this is custom hard mode. If you were wondering, I don't know if other people will show you their save file to let you know if they're playing hard or not, but I always do. And there you go. And here's the map. This is all that's left. We're gonna just go next time. We're gonna go and fight Rudo with our archer team and with our main team, and hopefully like level everybody up that we need to for the final fight. And I'm just gonna like move through there and just zigzag through there until we've just completely cleaned it all out. So that's the plan. That's the plan, everybody. That's the plan. All right, YouTube. I will see you in the next episode. And for Twitch, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Ha 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 ha!